Hello and welcome back to part 2 of how to write a fiction using AI. So in the previous video, we spoke about how to select your target audience by using the first prompt. And then the second one, how to niche down to get your genre. So now in this video, what we will be discussing is how to select a subgenre to write under. So I will pick the prompt. Now that we've niched down on the topics, we can select the low fantasy, urban fantasy, and remember in the last video we picked romance. So under romance, you have contemporary, that is if you're writing for adults, but we are writing for young adults. So these are fantasy, romance. We can pick a fantasy romance, or we can pick dark fantasy, which is still under romance. So I pick dark fantasy, and then what I want to do next is press the enter. Now what that does is that it has generated for us the book title, which is The Ashes of the Unforgiving. It has given us the settings, the protagonist, which is the lead character, the antagonist, which is the villain, the internal conflict, the external conflict, the one main goal, which is to prevent the mass sacrifice that will doom Fel- Felmora, Felmora, and decades whether the kingdom deserves saving at all. So it has given us every other details about the the story, the main characters, and every other thing we need to know in this video. So the next thing we want to do is that we want to create the book back, the text that goes at the cover of the back cover of the book. So with this prompt, you do not think with it. You leave it plain as it is. So as you can see, it has generated the title of the book, and then in the kingdom of Velmora, the dead burns, so that the living can survive. Kerathon was once a sanctifier and executioner who fed souls to the ash walls and called a justice. So this is what goes at the book back, the cover of the book back, for you to put there. This is the so now the next thing we will be focusing on is getting the outline of the book. Today we got the title. The next thing we want to get the outline and break them into scenes. So I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.